So hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today I will be testing the Dodge Viper ACR in multiplayer in Asphalt 9 at max stars at a rank of 2759. And the reason why I did not put any epic import parts is to make it such that it shows the performance of what most people have it if they just started the game, because this video is more of a review for a beginner multiplayer, class C multiplayer car, in my opinion, because this is quite easy to hunt, get blueprints for, and max out. In my opinion, it recently has car hunt, which is how I managed to max the entire thing out. So for me, I've embarked on a new style of video making, so I will do both commentaries. And if you guys are in a rush, you can check out the captions, where I will give a quick review of the car and a little bit of some ongoing events and stuff. Yeah, so the Dodge Viper ACR is a mid-class C car. It's a bit slow. It's not very slow, but it's a bit slow. It goes 316 kilometers per hour at this rank. Its acceleration is okay. The handling and drifting are pretty good. It's a pretty agile car, and its nitro efficiency is also quite good as well. So overall, it's more of the more agile kind of car with good nitro efficiency. So it's definitely one of the best cars for beginners because it's easy to handle, has great nitro efficiency, and it has quite decent top speed actually. So in that previous race, we came in first place ahead of all the competition such as Pininfarina H2s, Acuras, and probably a DSE 10s or 2, I can't really remember. So we are on to our next race on Cairo, Ancient Wonders, where we are facing the regular Class C competition in Silver League, like the Acura NSX, the E10 sometimes, and yeah, the E10s just knocked us down, so we have to try to make a comeback. So as I was saying earlier, there were E10s, Acura NSX, and there was also a couple Pininfarinas in this race, which are the more common Class C cars you'll see around here. By the way, I managed to gold out my Pininfarina because they had a car hunt recently, and of course, after a car hunt, there will always be a car hunt riot, and that is when I managed to get the two import parts, two other import parts I needed actually, to gold out the Pininfarina. I actually have one spare which I will sell for trade coins. Yeah, so that's a little update on the situation. And what else do I have to say? So I have a gold Pininfarina. I only have 3 epics for the Vipers ACR, so that's one of the reasons why I didn't put any on them, because it will look very weird. And also, recently in Asphalt 8, it's already been leaked that the automobile Pininfarina Batista will be coming to Asphalt 8. And I say this while we start off our brand new race on the Caribbean. I think this is Paradise Resort, where we actually have a Maserati Alfieri in the race. That's a very interesting car, because it is a gigantic boat in itself. So the Automobile Pininfarina Batista has been leaked to come to Asphalt 8 in the next festival, and it will succeed the Corvette C7R festival. And the Pininfarina has been leaked to be a top-end Class S car with an acceleration statistic of 1.01. Still, we are still waiting for the tuning kit acceleration statistic, because the Pininfarina Batista, as we all know it, is the fastest accelerating car in the entire of Asphalt 9 right now. Yeah, so the introduction of the Batista in Asphalt 8 brings 2 pieces of news. So firstly, there will be a new Class S King around the 1860 rank in Class S. So that is the first piece of news. And the second piece of news, okay, so you guys know that the Pininfarina Batista first came to Asphalt 9 in a special event or something a while back. Not really a while, but I think I think a year or 2 back. So since then, the developer of both Asphalt 8 and 9, who is the same person if you didn't know already, Gameloft, they had some licensing issues with Automobile Pininfarina, which did not allow the Batista to be reintroduced in the game for quite a while. So only those who have gotten it through a special event, only those people will have the Batista. And since the Batista is now appearing in Asphalt 8, that means Gameloft more or less sorted the licensing issues with Automobilia Pininfarina, which means the Pininfarina Batista will, I would say, might be coming back to Asphalt 9 at a certain point of time. Not really sure when, but it'll probably come back in another special event. We don't know yet, but there's a high likelihood that it would, because you know it's already sorted the licensing issues as far as we can assume and we know it. So that is a piece of good news, and we are wrapping up our first we are wrapping up this race on San Francisco with a pretty steady first place. We didn't get any tough competition this race, so yeah, it actually took me longer than I thought to reach Gold League with the ACR. I tried to do it solely with the ACR, so it was a little bit of a challenge because of knockdowns here and there, and you know, regular difficulties in multiplayer. So in this race on Auckland, I forgot the variant that it was. We faced some very interesting competition. I think you have seen on the countdown screens that there was actually a Renault Sport RS01, and there was also an Acura NSX GT3 Evo, which in the case of the NSX GT3 Evo is quite a good car for Auckland due to its good acceleration, handling, and nitro efficiency, which are the three most important traits of a car for long and twisty tracks. Probably not the acceleration as much, but definitely the handling and the nitro efficiency are quite important. Most importantly, the handling. So however, they do not manage to pull ahead as we take some barrels better, and we also manage our nitro quite wisely in this race. Although we bump into a few corners here and there, however, we are still quite stable. We haven't had any really issues in this race yet. But I must give a warning to everyone who, especially beginners, want to use this car. Multiplayer isn't as rosy as the races I picked out here, or isn't as easy, you know, the catch-ups and all. It isn't as easy as shown here. You need not really a lot of skill, but a certain skill, certain amount of skill to, you know, win or get podium positions in multiplayer races. And here we are moving on to a race on Osaka Kita Run. So I think it's a good time to give my general review about the ACR. It's a pretty good mid-class C multiplayer car in Asphalt 9. It has good top speed, and also has decent acceleration. It also has good handling and drifting, and also has good nitro efficiency. Overall, it's an agile car and definitely one of the best beginners car out there for Class C. And when its hunt comes around, I think that beginners should totally hunt this car because it is very it has very good traits, like I mentioned earlier: good handling and drifting, good nitro efficiency and all, you know, and it's just a pretty fun car to drive. In my opinion, for beginners, the ACR is better because the Pininfarina, although having better handling, has worse nitro efficiency. So I think that cars with better nitro efficiency will be better for beginners overall. So in this race, we are actually kind of quite close to this Pininfarina right here, this second place guy right here, but we are kind of unable to pass him, although we take this section fairly well because we are slower than him, and we come in third place in this race. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you for staying to the end. Do leave a like and subscribe if you have enjoyed this video, and subscribe for more Asphalt 8 and 9 content, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.